I love the 30s, 40s, early 50s fashion. I just think the silhouette is beautiful, it's very flattering. Just everything about it. I love the hair and the makeup and the femininity of it. I spent a lot of time with my grandparents, who I adored, my grandpops and my nana. My nana was the most beautiful lady, a brooch and a lipstick, headscarf, before anybody saw her. It kind of grew from there. I was looking for pieces for myself. I generally just mainly wear vintage, but there's always those pieces that you can't get hold of, they're too expensive, they just don't exist any longer. I'm very bad for wearing very expensive vintage to do very everyday things, and they're just not going to last. I was finding it very hard to find what I wanted, especially in a bigger size, because obviously vintage ladies were very slim, very small, and I'm not. I was looking for loungewear for myself as well. I've got lots of beautiful originals. I wanted to be comfortable but still feel like me. If I want it, other people might want it. I wanted it to be vintage for today, modern materials using all the original methods, all the original patterns, original fixings. It's just those little key details that can sometimes make repro look a bit off. I'm in a hold hosiery factory, I've got a wonderful seamstress in my studio, I've got a milliner, I've got all these people around me. And I've got contacts with local small shops that import from wonderful little factories that I can trace to the actual factory. We've got beautiful original patterns I've always loved. Julia did costume design as well, so she's going to make up my pictures, so we've got all our swatches, all my fashion drawings. My wonderful seamstress can pattern grade, so she's doing it up, basically made to my specifications and made in front of me. I'm overseeing everything in that way. From the sample, we kind of tweak it, where the positioning of the buttons are, fastenings if they're in the right place. We're not going to tweak the patterns so they're different from the original, but there's little things that will change because she is going to be using some modern techniques. Then the piece, once it's a sample, comes to me and I'm going to be road testing it. Also, at the moment, I'm road testing some wonderful big palazzos in heavy jersey. It's going to be very small runs. Once we've made a small run, that material will never be repeated. I didn't want to be adding just more new fashion into the world that's going to be used and thrown away. These are all sustainable. They're certified. I want it to last as long as the other vintage did. That's the point. They're comfortable and they're usable and they're those additions to your wardrobe you really need. Life is hard. Life can be challenging. It's good to be different. It's good to be you. I love that.